What's up, Turbo Tribe? Welcome back to the channel where passion for driving meets storytelling, where every car is more than just a set of wheels up. It's a personality, an experience, and a chapter in the bigger story of automotive culture. Today, we're diving into a car that needs no introduction but has earned every bit of respect and recognition it gets. It's small, it's light, it's spirited, and for decades, it has been the definition of pure driving joy. Yes, we're talking about the 2026 Mazda Miata, a car that has always stood as proof that you don't need massive horsepower or a luxury badge to feel alive behind the wheel. Mazda has refreshed this icon for 2026, and the result is a machine that blends tradition with technology, playfulness with practicality, and simplicity with a touch of modern sophistication. Exterior. From the very first glance, the 2026 Miata looks like a car that's smiling at you. Mazda's design language, known as Kodo, has matured, and on this new Miata, it feels like the ultimate expression of balance and proportion. The front end has slimmer, sharper LED headlights that almost squint with confidence, giving the car a slightly more aggressive stance while keeping that friendly roadster charm. The grille has been reshaped. It is still simple and elegant, but with more depth and gloss black accents that make it look sportier and more premium. The lower fascia has subtle aerodynamic tweaks, not overdone, but enough to show you this is a car designed for movement, for dancing with the road. From the side, the Miata continues to shine as one of the best proportioned cars on the market. Long hood, short overhangs, low roof line, and wheels pushed out to the corners. So this is the recipe that made it a legend, and Mazda has stuck with it. The 2026 version introduces new lightweight alloy wheel designs that not only look beautiful but are also aerodynamically efficient. The subtle character line that flows from the front fender to the rear adds just enough muscle to its compact frame, while the folding roof, available as both soft top and a retractable fastback, sits neatly integrated into the design. Walk around to the back, and you'll see that Mazda has refined the Miata's tail even further. The taillights are sleeker and more expressive, with LED signatures that glow with precision. The bumper has been reshaped for better airflow, and dual exhausts are neatly tucked in, reminding you that although this car doesn't scream aggression, it has the heart of a true driver's machine. The proportions at the rear give it a planted, athletic stance that makes it look wider and more purposeful than ever before. Interior. Step inside, and you're greeted with an interior that perfectly balances minimalism with modern touches. The Miata has always been about connection, about making you feel like the car is an extension of yourself, and Mazda has doubled down on that philosophy. The driving position is spot on, low and snug, with a thin-rimmed steering wheel that feels precise in your hands. The seats have been redesigned with better bolstering and improved comfort for longer drives, while still being lightweight and sporty. For 2026, Mazda has integrated more premium materials, with soft touch panels, aluminum accents, and optional Nappa leather trims that elevate the cabin without making it feel overcomplicated. Technology has found its way inside too, but Mazda has been careful not to let it dominate. You get a crisp digital driver's display paired with analog-inspired readouts, keeping that classic sports car vibe alive. The infotainment screen is larger and runs on Mazda's updated system, offering seamless smartphone integration, navigation, and a cleaner interface. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard, and for those who want the full audiophile experience, there's an optional Bose sound system tuned specifically for the Miata's compact cabin. But truth be told, the real soundtrack here isn't from speakers up, it's from the engine note that fills the air every time you push the throttle. Performance. Now let's talk performance, because that's where the Miata truly earns its crown. Mazda has resisted the urge to chase massive horsepower numbers, and that's exactly why the Miata remains so special. Under the hood of the 2026 model sits a naturally aspirated 2.0-liter four-cylinder Skyactiv G engine, fine-tuned to deliver around 190 horsepower. That might not sound like much in a world of 600 horsepower monsters, but when the car weighs just a little over 2,400 pounds, the power-to-weight ratio becomes the star of the show. The Miata rockets forward with urgency and energy, not because it's the fastest car out there, but because it makes every mile per hour feel meaningful. The 6-speed manual gearbox is still here thankfully, and it's as crisp and precise as ever, with short throws and a clutch pedal that feels tailor-made for enthusiasts. For those who prefer convenience, there's also a slick automatic transmission with paddle shifters, but let's be real, the manual is the soul of the Miata. Steering is razor-sharp, perfectly weighted, and brimming with feedback, reminding you of what driving is supposed to feel like. Mazda has also tweaked the chassis for 2026 with improved suspension geometry, giving it even better balance and control in corners. The Miata remains one of the few cars on the market where you can push it to its limits without being at illegal speeds, and that's what makes it such a joy. Every twist and turn becomes an adventure, every straightaway a chance to grin ear to ear. And while it's playful and agile, the ride quality isn't punishing up. It's composed enough to make daily driving enjoyable. On the efficiency side, the Miata continues to impress, offering excellent fuel economy for a sports car. Thanks to Mazda's engineering, you can enjoy spirited drives without constantly worrying about stopping for gas. It's a rare blend of fun and practicality that very few cars can deliver. And of course, we can't talk about the Miata without touching on price. One of the biggest reasons this car is beloved worldwide is because it delivers genuine sports car thrills without the six-figure price tag. The 2026 Mazda Miata starts around the mid-$30,000 range for the base soft top, while higher trims with premium materials and the RF hardtop version push closer to the low $40,000s. Even fully loaded, it's still one of the most affordable ways to own a true driver's car, especially in today's market where prices are skyrocketing across the board. So where does that leave us? The 2026 Mazda Miata is not just a car, it's a philosophy on four wheels. It's proof that lightweight, simplicity, and balance still matter. It doesn't try to be everything for everyone. Instead, it focuses on being the best at what it was built to do, deliver driving joy in its purest form. It's a reminder that sometimes less really is more, and that the connection between driver and machine is what makes cars special in the first place. If you're someone who wants blistering straight-line speed, maybe the Miata isn't for you. But if you want to fall in love with driving all over again, to experience every corner like a conversation, every rev like a heartbeat, then the Miata has no equal. And that wraps up our deep dive into the 2026 Mazda Miata Turbo Tribe. Let me know what you think about this little legend in the comments below. Would you take the keys to this car over something bigger and faster? Or do you think simplicity is still the ultimate thrill? Smash that like button if you enjoyed this review, subscribe for more in-depth looks at the hottest cars hitting the streets, and as always, keep your engines revving and your spirits high. Until next time, this is Turbo Tribe, signing off.